Okay, so we're going to start with a quick little game. Okay, can you tell me what welcome is? Or here, let's do it the other way. What's Kem Omruka mean? You know?
Okay, so welcome is Atlan wa Salam.
Good, Ahlan wa sahlan. What about hello?
Marhaba.
Good, marhaba. What about my name is?
Ismi.
Good, ismi, and then your name. What about good night?
Marhabatan.
No, we'll save that one. We'll come back to it. What about goodbye? Goodbye. Goodbye?
Shukran?
No.
No.
Oh, let's try another one. Good afternoon or good evening? Don't know it?
Is it Tasha Rufna? Or is that wrong?
No. What about it? And upon you peace. And upon you peace?
Wa alaikum. Oh wait, wa alaikum assalam.
Wa alaikum assalam. Very good. Okay. What about you're welcome?
Oh, I think that's the marhabatan.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Back to that one. Okay. What about no?
La.
La. Good. Thank you.
Ma salama.
No.
Oh, is it shukran?
Shukran. Good.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome to you. Welcome to you.
Marhabatan.
No. I'm pleased to meet you.
Ma salama.
No. Do you speak English?
Hal tatakalim al-lugha al-ingliziyya?
Good. Hal tatakalim al-lugha al-ingliziyya. Very good.
Okay.
What about hello, hello? Hello, hello.
Afwan?
No. Okay, goodbye. What's goodbye?
I think that's the Tasha Rufna.
No. Let me help you out with some of these. Okay. So goodbye is ma'salama. Goodbye, ma'salama.
Okay.
Good afternoon or good evening is masa al khair. Masa al khair. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm pleased to meet you is tasharafna.
Okay.
Tasharafna. Pleased to meet you, tasharafna. Welcome to you is ahlan bika. It's ahlan bika for a male, ahlan biki for a female.
Okay.
How old are you? How old are you?
That's Kam Amruka.
Good. Kam Omruka. Kam Omruka.
Amruka.
Good night.
Tisba ala khair.
Good. Tisba ala khair. Tisba ala khair. Good night. Hello, hello.
Is that the Afwan?
No, it's actually marhabtain. Marhabtain. Marhaba means one hello, and marhabtain means two hellos.
Okay.
Okay. Oops. And you're welcome is?
The Afwan.
Afwan. Good. Okay, let's try it again.
Okay.
I'm pleased to meet you.
That is Alambika.
No.
No, wait. Ma Salama.
No.
Oh man.
It's okay. Okay. Do you speak English?
Okay, that one is the Hal Tata Kalim Loka al Inglisia.
Al-Inglizia. Hal tatakallam
Inglisia.
al-lugha al-Inglizia. Very good. Hello.
Ma Salama.
Not masalama.
No, Marhaba.
Marhaba. Good. Marhaba. Good night.
Is the Misa al Hair.
Masa al-khair is not good night.
Oh.
What's good night?
The Tisba al Hair.
Good. Good night is
Okay.
tisba al-khair. Very
Okay.
good. Tisba al-khair. Okay. How old are you?
Kam Amruka.
Kam umruka. Good. Kam umruka.
Okay.
My name is.
Ismi, and then your name.
Good. And upon you peace.
That is Wa alaikum assalam.
Wa alaikum assalam. Very good. Welcome to you.
The Atlan wa salam.
Ahlan wa sahlan means welcome, but this is what's the reply?
Atlan bika.
Good. Ahlan bika.
Okay.
Ahlan bika. Very good.
Ahlan bika.
Okay. Good afternoon or good evening.
The Misa al Hair.
Good. Masa al khair. Very good. Okay, what about hello, hello?
The Marhabtain.
Marhabtain. Very good. What about goodbye?
Shukran.
No.
Afwan.
No. Okay, we'll skip that one. What about
Okay.
welcome? Welcome.
Ahlan wa salam.
Ahlan wa sahlan. Very good. Okay, thank you.
No. Shukran is thank you.
Shukran. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Ma salama.
Good. Ma salama. No.
La.
Good. You're welcome.
Tasharafna?
No.
Oh, it's
You're
Afwan.
welcome.
Afwan.
Afwan. Okay, so if someone says shukran to you, you'll say Afwan.
Afwan.
And I'm pleased to meet you.
Tasharafna.
Tasharafna. Good. So let's try it one more time.
Okay.
Getting a little bit better, so that's good. Try it again. Okay. Thank you.
Afwan.
Thank you. No, thank you is.
Wait. Shukran.
Shukran. Good.
Okay.
Oh. Do you speak English?
The Hal Tata Kalim Loka Inglisia.
Hal tatakallam al-lugha al-Inglizia. Very good. Hello.
Atlan was Atlan.
No.
Oh, wait.
Hello.
Marhaba.
Marhaba. Very good. Hello. Marhaba. How old are you?
Kam Amruka.
Good. Kem umruka.
Come.
My name is
Ismi and then my name.
Ismi and my name. Good. Okay. And upon you, peace.
Wa alaikum assalam. Wait, wa alaikum assalam.
Good. Wa alaikum assalam. Welcome.
Atlan wasatlam.
Good. No.
La.
Good. I'm pleased to meet you.
That is the Tasharafna.
Very good. Tasharafna. Goodbye.
Afwan.
No.
Wait. Ma'asalama.
Goodbye. Don't know it?
Is it not ma'asalama?
Make another guess?
Alanbika?
No. Go to another one. Okay. Good night.
Good night is Tisba al-Lahir.
Tisba al-Khair. Good. Tisba al-Khair. Hello.
Marhabatain.
Good. Marhabtain.
Marhabatain.
Good afternoon or good evening.
Misa al-Khair.
Masa al-Khair. Very good.
Al-Khair.
Welcome to you.
Ma salama. Alambika.
Ahlan bika. Very good.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Afwan.
Good. And goodbye.
Ma salama.
Ma salama. Very good. Great job.
Okay.
We're going to go on to the alphabet. I have to move you along kind of quickly because we've gone through some of this previously.
Yeah, I'm going to be really heavy studying this week so I can get caught up for the next one.
Okay, great. Yeah. Okay, so we'll start with the Arabic alphabet. You'll want to go through, start on the home page and just click through each section and complete all of the assignments that you see on the home page.
Okay.
Click on it section by section. It will take you to the module, and that's where the actual assignments are. And you just work through it link by link.
Sounds good.
There are lots of like videos to watch and lots of games to play and all kinds of things. So we'll keep you busy.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start by looking at the alphabet chart. Okay. So these are the letters of the Arabic alphabet, and there are 28 letters. And remember that Arabic is written from right to left instead of from left to right. So it's written in the opposite direction of English.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go over the letters of the alphabet. And these are actually the names of the letters, not the sounds that the letters make, although the sounds that the letters make are included in the name of the letter, but it's a little bit different.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one is Aleph. Just repeat after me. Aleph.
Aleph.
Ba.
Ba.
Ta.
Ta.
Tha.
Tha.
Jim.
Jim.
Ha.
Ha.
Kha.
Ha.
Dal.
Dal.
Val.
Thou.
Ra.
Ra.
Zay.
Zay.
Seen.
Seen.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Sawed.
Sawed.
Dawed.
Dawed.
Ta.
Ta.
Tha.
Tha.
Ein.
Ein.
Rein.
Gain.
Fa.
Fa.
Qaf.
Cough.
Calf.
Calf.
Lamb.
Lamb.
Meme.
Meme.
Noon.
Noon.
Ha.
Ha.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it again. Just repeat
Okay.
after me. Aleph.
Aleph.
Ba.
Ba.
Ta.
Ta.
Tha.
Tha.
Jim.
Jean.
Ha.
Ha.
Cha.
Ha.
Dal.
Dal.
Thal.
Thou.
Ra.
Ra.
Zay.
Zay.
Seen.
Seen.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Sawed.
Sawed.
Dawed.
Dawed.
Ta.
Ta.
Tha.
Tha.
Ein.
Ein.
Rein.
Grein.
Fa.
Fa.
Qaf.
Cough.
Calf.
Calf.
Lamb.
Lamb.
Meme.
Meme.
Noon.
Noon.
Ha.
Ha.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. We're going to do it once more.
Okay.
Aleph.
Aleph.
Ba.
Ba.
Ta.
Ta.
Tha.
Tha.
Jim.
Jean.
Ha.
Ha.
Cha.
Ka.
Gal.
Dal.
Thal.
Thou.
Ra.
Ra.
Zay.
Zay.
Seen.
Seen.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Sawed.
Sword.
Dawed.
Dawed.
Ta.
Ta.
Tha.
Tha.
Ein.
Ein.
Rein.
Grein.
Fa.
Fa.
Qaf.
Cough.
Calf.
Calf.
Lamb.
Lamb.
Meme.
Meme.
Noon.
Noon.
Ha.
Ha.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you remember how many letters there are in the Arabic alphabet?
28.
Very good. Okay. There are 28 letters in the Arabic alphabet. There are 3 long vowels. I'm going to tell you what the 3 long vowels are, and I want you to write them down. Okay. The first one is Aleph. Okay. Right here at the very beginning. Aleph.
Aleph.
Aleph is a long vowel. It makes the ah sound. Ah. Okay. The next one is wow, down here near the end.
Wow.
Wow. Wow makes the ooh sound as a vowel.
Ooh.
Okay. It makes the ooh sound when it's a vowel. It can also be a consonant. And when it's a consonant, it makes the wah sound. But as a vowel, it makes the ooh sound. And then the one right next to it, the letter ya.
Yeah.
Ya makes the E sound. E. Okay, so we have Aleph, Wow, and Ya.
Okay.
Aleph, wow, and ya. All three are long vowels.
Okay.
Aleph makes the ah, so makes the oo sound as a vowel, and ya makes the e sound.
E.
Okay. Arabic is written, it's a cursive script where letters are always connected, except for 6 one-way connectors. There are 6 letters in the Arabic alphabet that can connect to what precedes them, but never to what follows them. Anything that follows any of these 6 letters, you have to leave a space, which tells us that sometimes when you write a word, you'll see a space right in the middle of the word, okay? Because anytime you have one of these 6 letters I'm going to tell you about, you have to leave a space after them, okay? So those 6 letters are called the one-way connectors. In the book, I think it calls them the naughty letters, okay? But they're one-way connectors. So the one-way connectors are Aleph, okay? So write it down, Aleph. That's your first one-way connector.
Okay.
Your next one is Dal. Dal. Dal is a one-way connector. It can be preceded by something, but anything that follows it, you have to leave a space. The next one is Thal. Thal, right next to it. So Aleph, Dal, Thal. Thal also is a one-way connector. Thal. Next one is Ra. Ra. Ra is another one-way connector. The next one is Zay. Zay, right next to it. Zay. Okay. And then we have one more all the way down here near the bottom. Wow is a one-way connector. Okay. So the 6 one-way connectors are Aleph, Dal, Thal, Ra, and Wow.
And wow. Okay.
Okay. Those are your 6 one-way connectors. They can be preceded by something, that's fine, but anything that follows them, you have to leave a space.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so just look at some of these talking points that we just went over. Okay, again, Arabic is written from right to left. There are 28 letters in the Arabic alphabet. This is something new that we need to learn. Each letter in the Arabic alphabet may have up to 4 shapes depending on where it's found in the word. If it's found at the beginning of the word, if it's found in the middle of the word, if it's found at the end of the word, or if it's found in isolation. Now, not all words will have 4, not all letters will have 4 shapes. The one-way connectors will only really have 2 shapes, okay? But other letters will all have 4. So they can have up to 4 shapes, and most of them do, but the 6 one-way connectors only have 2 shapes. And some of the others don't change all that much either. Okay, all letters in the Arabic, in Arabic are connected except for the 6 one-way connectors. And Katie, what are the 6 one-way connectors?
Aleph, Dal, Thal, Ra, Wow, and Sod.
Zay.
Zay.
Good. Okay, good. So Aleph, Dal, Thal, Ra, Zay, and
Wow.
Very good. Okay, Arabic has 3 short vowels and 3 long vowels. Katie, what are the 3 long vowels?
Aleph, Wow, and
Aleph, Wow, and Ya.
Yeah, okay. I was remembering that instead of the E, I was just trying to remember what letter it was.
Good. Okay. There are also 3 short vowels, and we'll get to those a little bit later.
Okay.
Point number 6, Arabic consists of 2 separate layers of writing. The basic skeleton of a word is made up of consonants and long vowels. The second layer, called vocalization or voweling, is made up of short vowels and grammar markings known as tashkil. The second layer is frequently omitted. So somewhere along here, you'll run into an example of both of these kinds of writing. One where it's completely voweled, and the other where it lacks the voweling. Typically, most things that you learn to read will not have voweling. The only things typically that are voweled these days are religious writings, like the Quran is voweled, and grade school textbooks, but everything else that you pick up will not be voweled. So we're going to have not vowel in here. You have to know what the vowels are, but we're not going to use vowels because most of what you learn, most of what you see will not have vowels, and you'll see that when you see the examples that I have. Okay. Point number 7, Arabic has one-to-one correspondence between letter and sound, which means that, for instance, in English we have the sh sound or the th sound. You have 2 letters to make one sound. In Arabic, you actually have 1 letter that makes the sh sound, and you have 1 letter that makes the th sound. Okay, so 1 letter, 1 sound.
Okay.
Which brings us to the next point. Arabic is phonetic, meaning that words are generally written as they are pronounced. Okay, so that's a good thing. That makes it easy because it's not like English where you have 10 different pronunciations for the same letter or group of letters. Okay. In general, Arabic uses a wider range of mouth and throat positions than English sounds. So there will be new sounds you need to learn how to make. You probably noticed that already, that there were sounds that were kind of different or difficult for you to make, and it just takes practice. Okay. Okay, the next thing is a song, and I'm going to let you sing that on your own, so we're not going to sing that on the air. So a film that you'll watch if you haven't already watched it. It's called Aleph is for Assad. Okay, so you want to do that. Okay, and then listen to, again, the Arabic alphabet, which what we just did in class. Well, let's go on. Okay, some more videos for you to watch. And then we've got some games. First one is putting the Arabic letters in order. That's going to take some practice. You're going to need to practice the alphabet. And then the flashcards, you can drill yourself with the flashcards. I'll let you do that later. There's a match game. You just press start and you match the letters of the Arabic alphabet. And we're going to do the cram because I think the cram looks pretty on the air.
Okay.
Easy to follow. So let's take a look at that. But I would recommend playing all of those games numerous times to drill yourself with the Arabic alphabet.
Right.
Okay. Inshallah, we're going to watch that. That one seems to be cooperating. Let's try that again. Let's go with this one. Okay, so let me just show you how this one's played. Okay, so here we have the letter fa. So we have to find fa, and we just drag over. Okay, here Hamza, which we haven't done yet. Hamza goes over here, and it makes it disappear. Okay, Ya is here. Ra, and you just drag it over. Sod and Noon.
Okay.
Okay, and so you can check the scores and try to do it as fast as you can and beat the other scores. Okay. So here, the first one is Ein. Ein. Ein is one of those letters that we don't have that sound in English. It looks like this. Ein. Meme. Meme. Okay, just pay attention to the pairs that I'm giving you.
Okay.
Scene. Okay, scene is this one. Scene. Cha. Cha. Cha is this one. Zay. 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 Remember, it's one of your one-way connectors. Okay. Cough. Cough. Cough is here. Cough. Ta. Ta.
Yeah.
Ta is this one. Okay. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Wow is this one. Remember, that's one of your vowels and one of your one-way connectors. Next, tha. Tha.
Okay.
Tha is this one with 3 points up.
Okay.
Tha. Tha. Tha.
Okay.
Tha is this one. Dod. Dod. Dod is that one. Sod. Sod. Sod looks like dod, but no point.
Okay.
The. The.
Okay.
The is this one with 1 point up. Calf.
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 This one. Calf. And yeah. Or yeah. With 2 points down. Okay. So again, you'll want to play those several times so that you get to know the letters of the Arabic alphabet.
Okay.
Okay, there are a couple of videos that you'll watch on your own time. Writing the letters of the Arabic alphabet, it's in 2 parts. Make sure that you have a paper and pencil when you watch it, and practice and just pause the video as it goes through each letter and practice writing each letter. And you'll be doing that in the book as well. And there's some worksheets too. So you'll be doing the same kind of activity several times. Every time you write the letter, make sure that you try to say it out loud so you make that connection between the letter and the name of the letter.
Okay.
Okay, so it's in 2 parts, so you'll want to watch that. Okay, we've got some handouts. Let's see which ones these are. Okay, on these, it will show you how to write the letters. So it just gives you diagrams of how to write each letter. So you can go through that on your own time and just practice writing. Something that I want to point out that's really important is that let's see here. Okay, it's important that you start from the first letters here. Okay, you're going to start from right to left. Okay. So you're going to start from right to left when you're writing each letter. Okay, that's important to remember. Okay, we have the one-way connectors. Remember, the one-way connectors are Aleph, Dal, Thal, Ra, Zay, and Wow. You don't need to memorize those.
Okay.
Okay, then you've got some activities. Okay, the first one, and this is for week 3. Anytime you see an assignment, you'll see that it has a W and then a number. The number is the week. So we're actually starting week 5. So you've definitely got some catching up to do. Okay, so week 3, this is pages 20 to 28 in the book Gateway to Arabic. Okay, and then the assignments tell you what you need to do with those pages and what you need to turn in.
Okay.
So here you're submitting pages 20 and 27. Not
Do I
okay,
still
20
submit
and
all
20.
you guys, or do I send an email to you?
You can just take a picture of it, scan it with your if you have an iPad or a computer,
Right.
just scan it and then upload it to the assignments. Anytime there's an assignment, on your part, it will say submit assignment. You just click on that, and typically almost all of the things are file uploads, usually file uploads, and they're limited to either a JPEG file or a PDF file. Okay, if you're doing multiple pages, a PDF is actually the easiest way to go. If you're doing just a single file, then the JPEG is a good one, but you'll be limited to those two. So you'll have to have either a PDF, kind of a PDF maker, or a JPEG file. And then it will say submit assignment, and you just click on that and you can upload it to me. Okay.
Okay.
So that's how the assignments work. The next assignment is Miftah. Miftah is the book. It's called Key to Arabic. The word for key in Arabic is Miftah. Miftah. So this is the second book, Miftah, and there you're reading pages 3 to 6 and just turning in a list of the 6 naughty letters or the 6 one-way connectors. That's all you have to do for that. So that's pretty simple. Okay. Okay, here we have the alphabet again. I'm going to say it. Just repeat it after me. Aleph.
Aleph.
Ba.
Ba.
Ta.
Ta.
Tha.
Tha.
Jim.
Jim.
Ha.
Ha.
Kha.
Ha.
Dal.
Dal.
Val.
Dal.
Ra.
Ra.
Zay.
Zay.
Sin.
Sin.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Sod.
Sod.
Dod.
Dod.
Ta.
To.
Va.
Zo.
Listen to that one again. Va.
Zo.
Good. Actually, you're getting a little bit of a Z sound. The Egyptians do it that way, but in modern standard Arabic, it's actually more of a like a DH sound. Va. Va.
Zo.
Va. Va.
Zo.
That's better. Va.
Okay.
Good.
Zo.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one. Ein.
Ein.
Rein.
Grain.
Fa.
Fa.
Qaf.
Kof.
Kaf.
Calf.
Lam.
Lamb.
Meme.
Meme.
Noon.
Noon.
Ha.
Ha.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. We've got the one-way connectors again. Another alphabet song. Let's see. This is repetitive. You won't have all the repetitions because look at my copy and it's a little bit different. Okay, we'll go into week 4. You have to give it a minute to pull up when you click on the home page. Okay, so this is what comes up when you click on the week. Okay, so week 4 is connecting letters. The assignments that you have, again, because it's week 4, you have W and then 4. So those are the things that you have to turn in.
Okay.
So there are a number of them that you'll need to turn in. Okay, anything with the W4 will have to be turned in. It will be due on Sunday. If you need more time, that's okay too. But you want to really start like working on this stuff because you have some catching up to do.
Right.
Okay, let's look at another alphabet chart. A colorful one. Okay, so again, this one's in the opposite direction, but the letters are in order. So again, we have Aleph, Ba,
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 Ta,
Ta,
Tha,
Tha,
Jim,
Jim,
Ha,
Ha,
Kha,
Ka,
Dal,
Dal,
Zal,
Dal,
Ra,
Ra,
Zay,
Zay,
Sin,
Sin,
Sheen,
Sheen,
Sod,
Dod,
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 Ta,
Ta,
Za,
Da,
Ein,
Ein,
Rein,
Rein,
Fa,
Fa,
Qaf,
Kaf,
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 Lam,
Lam,
Mim,
Meme,
Noon,
Noon,
Ha,
Ha,
Wow,
Wow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Now, the nice thing about this chart is that it shows you letters that have similar shapes, and it marks them by the color. Okay. So
Yeah,
if you have letters that have a similar shape, like Ba, Ta, and Tha, they're all the same color. Okay. Another group, Jim, Ha, and Kha. They look exactly the same except for the number of dots. So Jim, Ha, and Kha look exactly the same except for the placement of dot. Okay, the next pair that we have that are exactly the same are Dal and Thal. Dal and Thal, exactly the same, except that Dal doesn't have a point and Thal has a point over it. Okay, but other than that, they're exactly the same. The next ones that are exactly the same are Ra and Zay. Ra and Zay. Okay, they look exactly alike, except that Zay has a point over it and Ra doesn't. Okay. The next pair that we have is Seen and Sheen. Again, it's exactly the same letter, but Sheen has 3 dots over it, and Seen doesn't have any dots.
Seen and Sheen.
Seen and Sheen, exactly alike except for the dots. The next pair is Sod and Dod. Sod and Dod, exactly the same except for the dot. Okay, Dod has a dot and Sod doesn't. Something that's interesting about this letter, Dod is the sound as it's made in the Arabic language is unique to the Arabic language. It's the only language in the world that pronounces this particular letter, Dod. There is no other, although other languages have taken the Arabic script into their own languages, and they write their language in Arabic script, like for instance, Farsi or Persian or Urdu. They're all written in Arabic script, but this particular letter, Dod, they don't pronounce it the Arabic way. They pronounce it some other way. Okay. So Dod is unique to the Arabic language. And for that reason, in Arabic poetry, they'll often refer to Arabic as Lughat Dod, or the language of Dod. Okay. So Lughat Dod means the language of Dod. And they call it the language of Dod because this letter is only in the Arabic language. The sound that it makes is only in the Arabic language.
Right.
Okay, the next pair that we have that are exactly alike are Ta and Tha. Ta
Ta
and
and
da.
dot.
They look exactly alike, but there's just one point over the la. But other than that, they look exactly alike. Next ones, we have ein and rein. Ein, rein. Ein and rein look exactly alike, but ein does not have a point, and rein has a point.
Okay.
Okay. The next pair is fa and qaf.
Fa
Fa
and qaf.
and qaf. Fa and qaf. Fa has 1 point. Qaf has 2 points. Qaf here is a little bit rounder. Depending on where it's found in the word, sometimes it looks a little bit different, but it's closer to fa, so they're pretty close. Okay, the next two are calf and lamb.
Calf
and lamb. So calf just curves around on the line, and then you have what it looks like a backward two. It's actually called the hamza in the middle of the letter.
Hamza. Okay.
So that's calf, and then lamb. Again, you have that same shape. So those look pretty much alike. Meme is pretty much by itself. There's no other letter that looks like meme. It's a real tiny letter, and it's kind of by itself. Okay, then we've got noon. Now, noon looks quite a bit like ba, ta, and tha. It's pretty similar.
Right.
But noon is a little bit curved, a little bit different. But the noon has just 1 point up. So when it's like in a word, not necessarily in isolation, but in the middle of a word, noon, ba, ta, and tha all pretty much look alike, except for the number and placement of dots.
Okay.
That's really important to remember. Okay, next we have ha. Again, it's kind of by itself. There's no other letter that looks like that. And this is actually ha the way it's supposed to be in its isolated position. In some of the other charts, it shows a ha that actually is the way it looks at the beginning of a word. And we'll get into that when we look at the letter chart for next week. Okay. But this is the way ha looks in isolation.
Okay.
Okay. And then the last two are wow and yeah. And remember, they're vowels. Okay. So you've got the vowels with aleph, and aleph is in green as well. Okay. So aleph is your vowel, and then wa and ya. Wow and ya.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of good to keep in mind to remember which letters are like each other. Back in the day, like almost 2,000 years ago when Arabic was first starting, the actual Arabic words were written without dots. So there were just actually 17 letters, but they had all of the letters. They just wrote it without dots, which was okay for native speakers of Arabic, but for foreigners trying to learn Arabic, it was pretty much impossible. So when Islam spread outside of the Arab world, the Arabic speaking world, they needed to do something to allow foreigners to be able to learn the language. And that's when they added things like the points and the voweling. So it made it easier for foreigners to learn it. Okay. There is another game to play. We won't do it here because you'll have to study these before we can actually play the game. But it's called Purpose Games, and let me show it to you just so you can see how to do it. Okay. So you're going to press start, and then it will give you a letter, rein. So you have to find rein here. Okay. And you'll just, when you find it, rein, then you'll just, okay, and then it'll give you another letter if you get it right. Okay. Sa. Okay. Ba. So that's how you play that one.
Okay.
Ein.
Okay.
Okay. It's a really good one to test your knowledge. So
Okay.
I would recommend spending some time on that. Okay, and then there's another song to sing. You can do that on your own time. And the letter match game, we saw that before. Okay, put letters in order game. Again, you won't be able to do this right now, but let me show it to you. So here you're going to click on play this game. And here it will give you, not all the letters, but they'll give you 10 letters, okay?
Okay.
And you have to decide which one's first in the alphabet, okay? And you'll put a number there. So like say on this one, Tha is the first letter of the alphabet of this group. So
Right.
you'll put your one here, okay? And you'll just go through each letter and find which one's next in line. And then when you get them all done, you'll press enter or check answers, and it will give you a pretty picture if you're correct.
Okay.
So that's how you play that one. Okay. Okay, these are actually the handouts that I was planning to do this week, but since you don't really had a chance to look at the alphabet yet, we'll just do them together, and we'll do them next week. Okay, so I'm just going to say the letter. Make sure you're looking at the letter as I say it, and then just repeat it after me. Aleph.
Aleph.
Ba.
Ba.
Ta.
Ta.
Tha.
Tha.
Jim.
Jim.
Ha.
Ha.
Kha.
Ha.
Dal.
Dal.
Thal.
Thou.
Ra.
Ra.
Zay.
Zay.
Sin.
Sin.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Sod.
Sod.
Dod.
Dod.
Ta.
To.
Tha.
Do.
Ein.
Ein.
Rein.
Grein.
Tha.
Tha.
Qaf.
Cough.
Calf.
Calf.
Lamb.
Lamb.
Meme.
Meme.
Noon.
Noon.
Ha.
Ha.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hamza.
Hamza.
So this is Hamza. It's a
Okay.
little tiny guy. And you find it in all different places. You're now hearing the call to prayer. I'm
That's what I thought I was hearing.
I live in Saudi Arabia. So
Okay.
we actually live in Mecca. And I live right next door to a masjid. And during prayer times, you'll hear the call to prayer. And sometimes you hear the entire prayer. So
it's like here in the United States when we hear church bells, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So yeah, you're hearing them. Okay, let's try those again.
Okay.
I'm going to say it, just repeat it after me, and look at them when I'm pointing to them. Aleph.
Aleph.
Ba.
Ba.
Ta.
Ta.
Tha.
Tha.
Jim.
Jim.
Ha.
Ha.
Kha.
Ha.
Dal.
Dal.
Thal.
Thou.
Ra.
Ra.
Zay.
Zay.
Sin.
Sin.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Sod.
Sword.
Dod.
Dod.
Ta.
To.
Tha.
Do.
Ein.
Ein.
Gain.
Grain.
Tha.
Tha.
Qaf.
Cough.
Calf.
Calf.
Lamb.
Lamb.
Meme.
Meme.
Noon.
Noon.
Wow.
Wow.
Ha.
Ha.
Hamza.
Hansa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, we'll look at the next one. And the next one, we've got the same letters, but they're out of order. Okay, I'm going to say it. Just look at the letter and repeat it after me. Ha.
Okay. Ha.
Ba.
Ba.
Ha.
Ha.
Ta.
Ta.
Lamb.
Lamb.
Oops. Jeem.
Jeem.
Seen.
Seen.
Dal.
Dal.
Ein.
Ein.
Ra.
Ra.
Zay.
Day.
Rein.
Grind.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Ja.
Ya.
Dod.
Dod.
Wow.
Wow.
Ta.
Ta.
Noon.
Noon.
Meme.
Meme.
Calf.
Calf.
Cough.
Cough.
Tha.
Tha.
Val.
Dal.
Aleph.
Aleph.
Tha.
Tha.
Sod.
Sod.
Fa.
Fa.
Hamza.
Hansa.
Ha.
Ha.
Very good. Okay, on the next ones, remember we talked about that the letters can have up to 4 different shapes depending on where they're found in a word. Okay, so here is where you'll see how they change. Now, typically based on the form of the letter, remember we saw that chart where different letters had similar forms and they were all in the same color family?
Yes.
Here you'll see that will help when you're trying to learn the different forms. Like for instance, here we have the letter ba and ta and tha. Okay, so 3 different letters. And we have 4 different forms. Okay, so the first form that we see here, the one that we saw previously, is the isolated form. So the way it looks when it's by itself. Okay, just the full letter, the way it looks by itself. Then we have ba, ta, and tha in the beginning of the word. You'll notice that it's a lot smaller, but you have to pay attention to the number and placement of points.
Okay.
Okay, then we have in the middle of the word, okay, the middle of the word, and finally at the end of the word. And you'll want to go through each of these, and in the book you'll get lots of exercises to do these. Okay, so you have the isolated position, the beginning position, the middle position, and the final position. So that's ba, ta, and tha. Next we have jim, ha, and cha. Jim, ha, and cha. And these are the same positions again. So in isolation, in the first column, at the beginning of a word that changes, it's a big change. So at the beginning of the word, in the middle of the word, in the next column, when it's connected to something, and finally at the end of a word. Okay, so we have jim, ha, and cha. Next ones, we have dal and thal. Now, you'll notice that here, you really only have 2 forms. You have the isolated form, and you have the form when it's connected to something that precedes it. Because remember, dal and thal are both one-way connectors. Okay, so it only has two forms. The one-way connectors will only have two forms. The others will have four forms. Same thing with Ra and Zay. You just have two forms. One when it's by itself in the isolated position, and the other one when it's connected to something that precedes it.
Okay.
But anything that follows it, you have to leave a space. So you only have two forms. Next letter is seen and sheen. Seen and sheen. They look exactly alike except for the dots. Seen and sheen. Okay, and then this is your isolated position. Then you have the beginning of a word, the middle of a word when it connects on both sides, and then seen and sheen at the end of a word when it's at the final position. Okay? And this will all make a lot more sense to you after you've like sang the alphabet song several times and watched the video and started like doing all the exercises. You know, this is probably a lot for your first class. I apologize.
No, it's all right.
Because the others are going to be watching this, so they're going to need it too. Okay, so the next one is sawed and dawed. Remember, dawed is the special letter in the Arabic language, Lughat dawd, the language of dawd. Here, sawed and dawed in isolation, at the beginning of a word, in the middle of a word, and at the end of the word. And I would recommend going through each of these notes and practice writing each of these letters and forms so that you get used to those. Next letter is ta and v. It has four forms, but they're really subtle, so it really looks like two. So
yeah,
you can kind of see them here. Next one is ein and rein. Ein and rein. Now those change a lot. You see the differences here. So
yes.
yeah. So some of these you really have to pay attention to and really know that they really change a lot. So ein and rein are a pair that really changes. So this is the isolated position, the beginning of the word where it connects to something, in the middle of a word, and finally at the end of the word. Get that whole letter back. And our next ones are fa and qaf. Fa and qaf in the isolated position. At the beginning of a word, it gets smaller. In the middle of a word, and at the end of the word. So you have all those different shapes. You have calf and lamb. Now those, when they, in their isolated position, they don't look all that different, but they change a lot. So again, you'll want to focus on the ones that really change a lot so you're aware of them. Here's the letter calf in isolation. At the beginning of a word, it looks very different. And in the middle of the word, it looks very different. And then at the end of the word, it looks different again. It connects. Okay? Lamb, same thing. Meme, remember, was kind of by itself. It's a really tiny letter. The letter meme in isolation. At the beginning of a word, in the middle of a word, and at the end of the word. Okay, meme. Noon, remember, looks a lot like ba, ta, and tha, and it makes the same kinds of changes. So it looks very, very similar to ba, ta, and tha. The only difference is the number and placement of dots.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, next we have wow. And wow, again, it's a one-way connector, so it only has two forms. Does not have four forms. The letter ha Here, and this is what I talked about earlier, hat in isolation, it shouldn't look like this. Okay,
Okay.
it should just be that like kind of teardrop circle, not with this line through it. That's actually hat at the beginning of a word. But
Okay.
some of the books, they do that, and it's not correct actually. But so it had in isolation has a different shape than the one you see here.
Okay.
Then we have it at the beginning of a word. In the middle of a word, again, it's very different. And then hat at the end of a word, again, is very different. So that's one you have to really keep an eye on. Then we have Hamza. Hamza in isolation at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. Hamza isn't given full letter status, I guess you could say. So it's not counted as the 28. Some people will tell you that there are 29 letters, and that's okay too. Just for testing purposes, just remember in here we'll say 28, but you will hear some people say 29 because they refer to Hamza as a full letter, but I don't. So anyway.
Okay. Is it more
and
of
then
an accent then?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it more of like an accent, like to make a different sound for a letter?
Yeah, it does, and
Okay.
it's used on a lot of different letters, and it changes the sound that it makes, and we won't go into that right now. Okay, and then there's actually another one that they're showing here. If you look at this letter, but not with the Hamza over it. Okay, so just look at the shape of this letter.
Okay.
The shape of this letter, it looks just like a ya. See the shape? The shape's
Right.
the same. Okay. Don't look at the Hamza over it, but just look at the shape by itself. And without the dots, that letter is actually called Aleph Maksura. Aleph Maksura, broken Aleph.
Okay.
Okay, and that's actually an Aleph that you'll find at the end of certain words. And it's just, they're spelled that way. We won't worry about that now, but just know that there isn't a letter that looks like Ya without dots, and it is Aleph Maksura. Okay, so you'll want to focus on those. Okay, let's go back here and look at the module. I know this is a lot of information for one class. We usually don't do quite so much.
Okay.
And if you get stuck studying anything, just send me an email and we can work on that.
Okay.
You have all of the videos, and you have the class video as well. So you'll have this video to look over again also. Okay, so we've done all that. Okay, so the assignments that you'll turn in as soon as you can. Start from the beginning and turn them in, and try to really, seriously work on it so that you're not really behind, because you'll fall behind really easily if you don't get like these first few weeks.
Right.
The due dates on these are Sunday, so tomorrow. But
okay.
If you need more time, that's fine. Okay, I want you to take time and really understand it before you do like the test and what have you. So
okay.
Let's see where we are. I guess that's probably a good place to stop, actually.
Okay.
So just work on weeks 1 through 4 and try to get as much done as you can. And then really focus on the alphabet, because that's like when we go on from there, you're really going to have to really know how to use those letters, because usually in about 8 weeks, at week 8, actually, we start to go from transliteration into Arabic script. Like the greetings that we did today were in transliteration. What that means is you have the word written in Latin letters, English letters, so you can pronounce it. and then know what it means. But very shortly, we'll actually be writing those letters, those words the way they are in Arabic. So like, for instance, we'll see the word ahlan, and ahlan will be written in Arabic script instead of written like AHLAN. Okay. So you want to really focus on learning those letters and getting them really internalized so that we can start to read. Okay. Any questions about anything that we've done tonight or today, this morning for me tonight?
No, I think I'm good. I just need to really work on it and everything. So next week then, am I always just gonna be by myself with you, or is like there's like a class group?
There is a class, but it depends on who shows up. Because it's an online class, sometimes other people just work through the material online. I really recommend, if you have time, to come to class.
Right. Okay.
At least if there's one person here, I can get through the material and then everybody can watch it. If nobody's here, then I can't do that. And then miss that. So yeah, so if you're available at this time, I really appreciate it if you do come. Okay. And there are some other students, so inshallah they'll be here too.
Okay.
Okay. Nice meeting you, Katie. And I will see you next week. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for having patient with me.
Okay. Ma salama.
Allah samala.
Ma salama.